Problem number 2. A, B, and C share profit and losses in the proportion 3:2:1. Their balance sheet is as under. Liabilities rupees, asset rupees. Liability side, A's capital 30,000, B's capital 30,000, C's capital 20,000, sundry assets 80,000. Total of the both the side 80,000. The partnership is dissolved. The assets are realized as follows. First realization rupees 11,000, second realization rupees 15,000, third and final realization rupees 24,000. Show distribution of cash as per the excess capital method. In our problem, whenever we will start, you should keep in mind what will be the profit sharing ratio. In our problem, profit sharing ratio 3:2:1. Then if you see the liability side, how many partners are there? In our problem, there are total 3 partners: partner A, partner B, and partner C, and their profit sharing ratio 3:2:1. Then is there any liability? Previous problem we have studied, we studied this previous problem. In that, 2 liabilities were studied. That was one liability was creditors and another was loan from Q. But in our liability side, this particular problem number 2, there is no prescribed liability. There is no any kind of liability. Now this is one of the easiest problem as compared to problem number 1. Now for what we have to do, first of all, we have to prepare statement of excess capital, and we will find out the final excess capital, and we will follow proportionate capital method. This is that you have to use which method? Excess capital method. The same method we will use right now. Now same method we will use, and we have to prepare problem number 2's solution. Just keep switch off your, mute yourself. Who is speaking now? करिश्मा नर कोण आहे? तुमचा व्हिडिओ ऑफ करा ना, ऑडिओ ऑफ करा ना. कशाला तोंड काढता? तोंड कशाला काढतात? चॅट बॉक्स वरती बोला. चॅट बॉक्स वर काय बोलायचं तर तिथं भुका. आय डोंट वॉन्ट एनी काइंड ऑफ नॉइज. केलं तर मला काय गरज आहे? तुम्ही येतात तर उपकार करत नाहीत. कोणी म्यूट झाल्यानंतर अनम्यूट होऊ नका. आवाज मला नकोय. तुम्ही डिस्टर्ब करताय. गेल्या लेक्चरला सुद्धा सांगितलं, तुम्ही 18च्या वरती तुम्हाला काय समजत नाही का? प्रत्येक वेळ सांगायला लागतं. Now friends, now we will solve this particular solution, problem number 2. Now problem number 2, you can easily see this particular Excel page. Have seen this particular Excel page? Yes, who is talking now? Who is barking now? कोण आहे इथे बार्किंग डॉग? तुम्ही तुमच्या घरी भुका, इथे भुकू नका. घरचे रिस्पॉन्स देतील. Okay, now here we will prepare statement of excess capital. Now how we will prepare, you know that you have already studied what we have to start. First of all, we have to prepare various kinds of steps. Step First column we have to write step, second column we have to write particulars, then here partner A, partner B, and partner C. Now I already read the problem. Now their profit sharing ratio, PSR, profit sharing ratio. Now you know about the profit sharing ratio 3 is to 2 is to 1. Now 3 is to 2 is to 1, this particular ratio we have to consider. Here 3 is to 2 is to 1. Then first step we have to write, first of all we have to find out calculation of adjusted capital, calculation of adjusted capital. That is AC. Now how we will calculate adjusted capital? Capital value, capital balance, that we have to consider. Capital balance we have to consider. In our problem, liability side capital balances are there. A's capital 30,000, B's capital also 30,000, and C's capital also, not also 30,000, is a 20,000, 30, 30, 20, that we have to consider. So here capital value 30,000, 30,000 and 20,000. So these particular values we have to consider. Then is there any general reserve? Is there any other profit and loss balances? No, there is no any kind of items which are related to the adjusted capital. Therefore, the whatever capital balances are there, it is considered as a adjusted capital. Same balance we have to consider as a adjusted capital. The same amount 30,000, 30,000 and 20,000. These balances are called as a adjusted capital. Okay, fine. So I hope you understood how we will find out the adjusted capital. In our all previous study, we already know about the how we will calculate the adjusted capital. Adjusted capital includes capital balances, current account credit balances, reserve funds, profit and loss account, and we will deduct current account debit balance, deferred revenue expenses. These are all these things we have to find added and deducted. Rest of the value we will consider as a adjusted capital balance. The adjusted capital balance, after getting this adjusted capital balance, next step, compute the unit capital of the each partner. Now next step we have to write calculation unit capital, UC. Now how we will calculate the unit capital? What will be the formula? If you see that in our steps, adjusted capital divided by profit sharing ratio, adjusted capital divided by share of profits or profit sharing ratio. So we will consider here adjusted capital adjusted capital divide by divide divide by profit sharing ratio. Here A's adjusted capital 30,000 divided by profit sharing ratio 3. B's adjusted capital also 30,000 divided by his profit sharing ratio 2. And C's adjusted capital 20,000 divided by 1. So you will get unit capital. Unit capital. 30,000 divided by 3. The value you will get 10,000. Here 30,000 divided by 2. You will get 15,000. And 20,000 divided by 1. You will get 20,000. So see that unit capital, you got this unit capital value. So I hope you understood how we will get the unit capital. After getting unit capital, next step number third. What will be the next? You know that ascertain base capital. Ascertain base capital, lowest unit capital. Now we will calculation of base capital. How we will calculate? So this is that lowest unit capital. Lowest unit capital. Now we have to find out which one is the lowest unit capital. 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Which one is the lowest? Here 10,000 is the lowest. 10,000 is the lowest. So this 10,000, this amount is the lowest unit capital, will be considered as a base capital. 10,000 will be considered as a base capital. After getting base capital, next step number 4. Step number 4 says that compute proportionate capital of each partner. Now we will find out proportionate capital. How we will find out? Base capital into profit sharing ratio or profit share of partner. So base capital of into profit sharing ratio. So calculation proportionate capital BC. However, we will calculate base capital multiplied by profit sharing ratio. So base capital 10,000 multiplied by profit sharing ratio is profit sharing ratio 3. Here also 10,000 multiplied by profit sharing ratio, this profit sharing ratio 2. Then again here 10,000 into 1. So you will get profit proportionate capital. So A's proportionate capital 30,000, B's proportionate capital 20,000, and C's proportionate capital 10,000. After getting this proportionate capital, we will find out what? We will find out, compute the excess capital of the each partner. How we will get the excess capital? What will be the formula? Adjusted capital less proportionate capital. Adjusted capital less proportionate capital. You will get excess capital. So we will write here calculation of excess capital. What will be the formula AC, adjusted capital minus proportionate capital. Adjusted capital minus proportionate capital. Here, A's adjusted capital 30,000 minus proportionate capital. A's proportionate capital also 30,000. B's adjusted capital 30,000 minus their proportionate capital 20,000. C's adjusted capital 20,000 and his proportionate capital 10,000. Okay, here you will get excess capital. Here is excess capital nil. What about B's excess capital 10,000 and C's excess capital also 10,000. So I hope you understood these 5 steps while calculating the excess capital. First step is calculate the adjusted capital. Second step, calculate the unit capital. Third step, calculate the base capital. After getting base capital, calculate the proportionate capital. And then fifth step, calculate the excess capital. Then if you see that A hold zero balance of the excess capital, B hold 10,000 as a excess capital, and C hold also 10,000 as a excess capital. In this particular sum, two partners holding excess capital and one partner become nil. Whenever such situation occur, created, that time we will repeat again step number 1 to step number 5. I hope you understood what I say. Whenever two or more partner holding excess capital, we will repeat again step number 1 to step number 5. And we have to find out again the person, only one person hold excess capital. Still we will continue the step number 1 to step number 5. I hope you understood. आपण स्टेप नंबर 1 टू स्टेप नंबर 5 कंटिन्यू करणार आहोत, कारण आपल्याकडे दोन पार्टनर त्यांच्याकडे एक्सेस कॅपिटल आहे. तर कुठले दोन पार्टनर? बी आणि सी. ए तर नील झाला, ए कडे एक्सेस कॅपिटल नाहीये. नाउ अगेन वी हैव टू रिपीट द स्टेप नंबर 1. So here we have to write 6 number step, but it is a step number 1. Step number 1 काय सांगत होती? To find out the adjusted capital. So we will write here new adjusted capital. New adjusted capital. आता we will not consider for step number 1 to 5. Further steps साठी A ला आपण consider करायचं नाही. We will consider only B and C. So whatever excess capital is there, the same amount we have to consider as a new adjusted capital. Whatever excess capital is there, same amount we will consider as a new adjusted capital. Then step number 7. आता adjusted capital नंतर आपण दुसरं steps काय काढली होती? To calculate the unit capital. कसं काढलं होतं unit capital? Adjusted capital divided by profit sharing ratio. इथे सुद्धा तेच करायचंय स्टेप नंबर 7 मध्ये. To calculate new unit capital. Calculate the new unit capital. How we will calculate? Same steps we have to consider. Adjusted capital divided by profit sharing ratio. ऍडजस्टेड कॅपिटल किती आहे 10,000 आणि प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो 2, तर 10,000 डिवाइड बाय 2. So how much amount will come as a new unit capital? 5,000. Again here also इथे ऍडजस्टेड कॅपिटल किती आहे 10,000 आणि त्यांचा प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो 1, तर 10,000 डिवाइड बाय 1, the amount of the new unit capital will be 10,000. So you got this new unit capital. After getting this new unit capital, next step म्हणजे थर्ड नंबर स्टेप, कॅल्क्युलेट द बेस कॅपिटल. इथे आपण लिहिणार न्यू बेस कॅपिटल, न्यू बेस कॅपिटल. New base capital, we have to find out what will be the formula. काय फॉर्म्युला आहे? लोएस्ट युनिट कॅपिटल. लोएस्ट युनिट कॅपिटल इज कन्सिडर ॲज अ बेस कॅपिटल. तर इथे सुद्धा आपण युनिट कॅपिटलचे लोएस्ट, विच वन इज लोएस्ट? बीचं युनिट कॅपिटल 5,000 आहे अँड सीज 10,000, तर लोएस्ट किती? 5,000. आय होप यू अंडरस्टूड दिस. तुम्हाला कळत असेल तर चॅट बॉक्स वरती लिहा यस आय अंडरस्टँड, आणि जर तुम्हाला नसेल कळत तर तुम्ही मला चॅट बॉक्स वरतीच लिहा का सर हे समजत नाही. तर आय विल रिपीट अगेन. आफ्टर गेटिंग this 9 number, we have to find out fourth condition, that is a proportionate capital. The new proportionate capital we have to find out. See that you have to ask the questions after this particular statement is over. In between I cannot discuss your queries. Now new proportionate capital, how we will find out? The previously proportionate capital कसं find out केलं होतं? Base capital into profit sharing ratio. तसंच इथे सुद्धा बेस कॅपिटल किती केलंय 5,000 आणि त्याचा प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो 2, तर 5,000 इंटू 2 10,000. इथे सी च प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो 1 आहे, तर 5,000 इंटू 1 5,000. सी दॅट आपण ह्या ज्या पहिल्या 5 स्टेप्स आहेत परत रिपीट करतोय. वी आर रिपीटिंग द स्टेप्स अगेन.
गाडी तुझी.
We are repeating the steps again and again. Okay, now next is if you see the fifth steps was there, calculation of the excess capital. ते कसं काढलं होतं आपण excess capital? Is who is chat? कोण चॅट करतंय? तुमचा मोबाईल म्यूट करा. म्यूट युअरसेल्फ. Now here, how we will calculate the excess capital? Fifth step काय होती? AC minus PC. तर इथे न्यू AC किती आहे? न्यू adjusted capital 10,000 and new proportionate capital also 10,000. तर 10,000 minus 10,000 nil. Calculation of the excess capital मध्ये AC minus PC इथे सुद्धा तसंच करायला लागणार आपल्याला. Same things we have to do. So here new adjusted capital 10,000, new proportionate capital also 10,000. So 10,000 minus 10,000 nil. जी स्टेप 5th नंबरची होती तीच आपण इथे 10 नंबरला रिपीट केली. Then after that here also AC 10,000 and PC 5,000. So the rest of the value 5,000. Okay, so I hope you understood these steps. ह्या 5 स्टेप्स परत 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 मध्ये रिपीट केले. All 5 steps we repeated again from step number 6 to step number 10. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind. Now, this is called as a final excess capital. Now, why we called as a final? Because what happened? We also become a nil. There is no capital balance available. Only one partner, and he is holding the 5,000 amount as a final excess capital. Therefore, we will not repeat again step number 1 to step number 5, and we will stop our statement. So our statement is prepared and it's over. It's a final. So this particular capital is called as a final excess capital. Okay, so I hope you understood this, how we will calculate the final excess capital. Okay, do you have any doubts, any problem regarding calculation? You can ask. See that some students have a network problem. You don't worry, I will send this same video tomorrow. ज्यांना नेटवर्कचा प्रॉब्लेम आहे तुम्ही टेन्शन घेऊ नका, हा व्हिडिओ मी तुम्हाला व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुपमध्ये पाठवेल. पण आता हे जे आपण स्टेटमेंट ऑफ एक्सेस कॅपिटल काढलं ह्याच्यामध्ये कोणाला डाऊट असेल तर विचारा. इफ इट इज एनी डाऊट विचारायचं असेल तर चॅट बॉक्स वरती, in the chat box you have to write the questions. I will solve. Okay, you don't have any problem. I think so. नेटवर्क इश्यू असेल तो आपण सॉल्व करू. त्यांना व्हॉट्सअप वरती व्हिडिओ पाठवू, ते व्हिडिओ तुम्ही बघा. सेम रिपीटेशन विल बी देअर. ओके okay, so you don't have any problem. So next step is there, it is a order of payment, and then after that we will prepare statement showing piecemeal distribution of the cash. This problem is not over. प्रॉब्लेमचा फक्त 50% भाग आपण शिकलो. पुढचा 50% भाग आपल्याला अजून शिकायचा आहे. इट्स नॉट ओव्हर. Only 50% portion we completed, 50% we have to study, and 50% next 50% is we have to find out the order of payment, and we will find out the statement. We will prepare the separate statement of piecemeal distribution of the cash. So these things you have to keep in mind. It's a 20-mark big question. It's a 20-mark big question will come, and they will allot the marks. For statement of the excess capital, they will allot around 10 marks. You have to keep in mind. And rest of the marks belong to statement of the piecemeal. Rest of the marks belong to statement of piecemeal distribution of the cash. These things you have to properly study. If you have any doubts, any problem, you can ask in our WhatsApp group also. कोणाला काही प्रॉब्लेम असेल त्यांनी व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुप वरती सुद्धा चॅट करू शकता. आणि सी दॅट these lectures we are conducted only for improving your study, and because of this pandemic issue is there, that's why we are not gather in our colleges and classrooms. That's why we are conducting, and this accounting part is there. It is very difficult to solve. Without practice, without solving, you cannot understand the accounts. So you should write all the parts, all the steps you have to write. Without writing, only oral accounting, it's not a good kind of study. You should write, you should practice, otherwise you will lose the marks. The practice is very important. Every day you have to practice. Okay, I hope you understood this lecture. You don't have any doubt. Any doubt is there, you can ask anytime. Now I will stop my lecture because time remains only 1 minute. 1 मिनिट बाकी आहे. कोणाला डाऊट असेल तर विचारा. इथे मी स्टॉप करतोय. उद्या मी तुम्हाला ह्या लेक्चरचा व्हिडिओ पाठवेल.
हॅलो सर. हॅलो
साहिल जाधव म्यूट करा.
Yes, sir.
स्वतःला म्यूट करा. चॅट बॉक्स वरती
सर
बोला.
डाऊट आहे. सर डाऊट आहे.
हम्म? अरे
सर डाऊटच आहे.
डाऊट आहे तर तुम्ही डाऊटफुल आहे. डाऊट तुम्ही चॅट बॉक्स वरती लिहा किंवा व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुप वरती सांगा. इथे कोणाशी बोलायचं नाही, कारण तुमचं बोलणं म्हणजे डिस्टर्बन्स असतं. बिकॉज वी आर इंटरॅक्टिंग, इट मीन्स वी आर नॉट वन पर्सन इंटरॅक्ट केलं तर लगेच आपल्याला समजतं, पण 4-5 जण सगळा गोंधळ होतो. अँड वी डोंट वॉन्ट एनी काइंड ऑफ नॉइज. ओके, फाईन. The lecture is over. You have to study this problem number 2. We will discuss the next part of the answers in our next lecture. Okay, fine.